The report also blames giant cruise liners for damaging the foundations.
In a world where local musicians and artists are unrated, underappreciated, unnoticed, battered, abused, and swept under the rug.
Living show to show without secure benefits like medieval jesters.
Run with the kittens.
You're actually listening to it right now. I played a song for my hamster that just died.
What, absolutely.
I lied.
Underplayed and underpaid.
Real local music. Use what you have.
All the canned rock stuff. And the can't rock stuff, too.
Chuck wood around.
We won't get into that.
That was a good thing.
Mondays at 6 p.m.
Local special to me, really cool, amazing, incredible. Like, I need to rise up to this level.
Phenomenal.
Definitely incredible.
Probably the coolest.
Strong. You're a people-aholic.
Oh.
Why are you killing me?
I'll try not to swear.
CFRU 93.3.
Wow, the food was
delicious.
Had a smorgasbord of awesomeness.
It's not your regular breakfast sausage.
I also ate some cocktail wieners and drank some melon liqueur one morning very early on the tour bus.
Welcome to Underplayed and Underpaid on 93.3 CFRU. This is Brian McNeil alongside with...
Yeah, and your co-host Braden Johnson. So tonight we have a really great show for you.
Yeah. But beyond that, what's been happening over the last week? We had Jason Rouse at Club Vinyl.
Yeah,
last
comedian,
Thursday.
Had to work, didn't get a chance to see it, but...
I got some tickets for some friends, and they went... I got tickets so that I could hang out with my buddy whose lady just had a baby. And, yeah, it was nice to reconnect with my buddy, and they had a great time at the show, and actually ended up chatting with Jason Rouse at the end of the show. So
yeah, there doesn't seem to be enough, well, not enough, but much live comedy in Guelph. So if you ever get a chance to check some out, go and support it. It's always a good cause. And maybe we'll have more the more people that go out. So
apparently there's something regular that Yuck Yucks does with Red Papaya downtown in the Sleeman Center, and it'd be nice to get some better promotion for that, but maybe it's up to us to go out there and get the promotion. Regardless. Also, last Friday, Run with the Kittens played at Jimmy Jazz. Always an awesome time. My favorite band.
And also last night, we had, who played, The Ghost and the Noise, played at...
Noise and the Ghost?
The Noise and the Ghost, sorry. Dyslexic here. Played at the Cornerstone last night. So if you had a chance to check that out, yeah. It was a good show. I
wasn't able to. I was over with Nate Coles at the Jimmy Jazz. Plug. If you want to know what's going on in the local scene, check out musiclives.ca. Aaron Dale's doing some great things with the website.
Yeah, it's a great site to check out events that are playing local musicians. So
yeah. So this week I was lucky enough to catch up with Molly Gruesome. Such a fun, energetic individual. She's a juggalo, and I actually asked her in the interview what a juggalo is, so you can listen in for that response. We're going to start off with a couple songs. I'm not even sure what they're called. She didn't write down the track listing. So,
well, maybe we'll figure it out as we listen, but we can let you know after we play them. We're going to follow the songs with an interview with Molly Gruesome that Brian was able to get, and talk a little bit more about her and her music, and play a couple more tracks for you. So.
Alrighty, so here we go. Molly Gruesome on 93.3 CFRU.
Underpaid and underplayed.
Mother mind, I'm not flawless. I fuck up sometimes, I've had some bad ideas. It happens time to time. I inspired Molly Gruesome, that bitch can't rhyme. I come in many forms, sometimes I come too high, sometimes men they die. I close my eyes and I hope. Too much coke, the drug inside you, but then you couldn't let it go and now you're famous. I cheat your dreams, but it's curtains for you, cause you OD'd, killed yourself, spent all your luck. I'm sorry, boo, I fucked it up. I just wanted to help you be a star. I guess I let it go too far, and now it's too late, you're long gone. So I found another listener, it's time to move on. That's just my life, I was born to inspire. I was behind the invention of fire. Sunday night sex show, I inspire Sue. That one goes on my blur, that was mine too. Dolly and Gandhi, but not Terry B. She's awesome enough that she didn't need me. I'll bring you what you've never had before, and if you wanted more, I'm a muse. I'm a muse. I am the daughter of Zeus, my mother memory. My heart beats a song, and my spirit's free. I'm a muse. Got you in my news. I am the daughter of Zeus, the spiteful progeny. I might take your life, but I'll give you your dreams. I'm a muse. I am here to inspire you, maybe even get high with you. Chill out, relax, make you feel good. You know that I could. I'm a muse. I'm your one and only, yet invisible and lonely. But I can live through you, so I do. And I love it when I whisper in your ear, you are my puppet.
Somebody snitched on me, 'cause I ain't been nothing but
I've been a little naughty, yeah, I've been a little bad. I've been a little naughty, yeah, I've been a little bad. I've been a little naughty, yeah, I've been a little bad. I've been a little naughty, but I was the best you ever had. I've been a little bad, but please don't tell my dad. I don't even live at home, but he'll still whip my ass. I guess I'm just a rat felon, rotted in a melon, bad at everything I do, and you should see my spelling. I can't help it, baby was born this way. I'm just a little kid, baby just like to play. It would've been alright, I would've got away, but somebody snitched on me, now I'm grounded, eh? My boyfriend's bitching in the kitchen 'cause I'm not behaving. He done been listening to the snitching, they've been spraying, huh? Jealous of the company I've been keeping, always weeping about who I am creeping, so now I gotta leave him.
somebody snitched on me,
That bitch!
'cause I ain't been nothing but
Sugar and spice and everything nice. Sugar and spice and everything nice. I've been a little naughty, yeah, I've been a little bad. I've been a little naughty, yeah, I've been a little bad. I've been a little naughty, yeah, I've been a little bad. I've been a little naughty, but I was the best you ever had. To all my bad girls, throw up them t-shirts. To all my nerd girls, throw up them t-shirts. Fuck what you heard, girls, and go just be flirts. 'Cause if they don't snitch, what he don't know won't hurt. I've been a little bad, but don't let mama know. She may not look that mad, but mama ain't that slow. She got a punch, man. She used a backhand. Come on with it, baby, paddle on that slap, man. My boyfriend's out of town. Come on down, come around. My back up down, don't let him see you in my gown. 'Cause around, rocky titties, babies wanna talk on my block. Bitch, we on like hopscotch. I'ma leave 'em lined to chalk.
somebody snitched on me,
That bitch!
'cause I ain't been nothing but
Sugar and spice and everything nice. Sugar and spice and everything nice. I've been a little naughty, yeah, I've been a little bad. I've been a little naughty, yeah, I've been a little bad. I've been a little naughty, yeah, I've been a little bad. I've been a little naughty, but I was the best you ever had.
So this is Brian McNeil on 93.3 CFRU Community Campus Radio, and I'm sitting with Molly Gruesome, and we're going to do an interview for Underplayed and Underpaid. Molly, how you been? And I'm going to call you Molly.
That's good. That's good. Yeah, I've been great. This is actually my first interview. I've done many interviews, so I'd say this is the first time I'm being interviewed. So that's kind of interesting.
So when is your show?
It's Wednesdays from 8 till 10.
On what station?
CFRU 93.3. Yeah. Or CFRU.ca for people who don't live in Guelph.
What's your show name again?
It's called Vocal Kinetics.
Vocal Kinetics.
Yeah, vocal is spelled with a K. Kinetics is spelled how kinetics is spelled if you know how to spell it. So, yeah.
And what do you guys do in your show?
Hip hop.
Yeah.
Hip hop. Yep. It's we try and focus on underground, local if we can. Try and promote local artists but we do do some stuff from the States, just mostly like underground, stuff that they're not going to play on mainstream stations or a lot of stations. So and we try and get local artists to send their stuff in, so then they get it out there too for people. Because I don't know, it just gives people a chance to showcase their stuff, And I don't think that how popular you are or how many fans you have necessarily means you shouldn't be heard or get the time to have your stuff on the radio. You don't need credentials to get your stuff played on our station. It's just whoever sends us something in that's a good recording and wants us to play it, we play it. So that's kind of our goal.
Are you yourself actively participating in music performances or recordings?
Yep. I make rap music and various, I just like to make songs. I do recording. I used to just record at home off my computer, but I've recently started recording at our Evolution Media Studios in Guelph. And yeah, I've just I've been doing shows. I've been doing shows for a while. I started out in a group called the Notorious VAG, and started that way, just making songs, and then moved on to now solo, Molly Gruesome. And that's what I do outside of radio hosting.
Where have you performed?
Oh, just all around Ontario. Well, southern Ontario, Toronto, Brampton, Guelph, Burlington, Hamilton, I think that Acton, just around the cities around the area. So it's been pretty good. I get to do a show every couple months usually, so it's fun. I like it.
Could you answer me this? What is a juggalo?
No one can answer that question. Nobody will ever know. If people ask that, I don't know. If people that know me know I'm into the juggalo scene, which is like a whole offshoot of the Insane Clown Posse. For those who don't know, juggalos are the loose definition are fans of the Insane Clown Posse, but there's a whole world that people don't know about that goes on. It's not just people are like, oh yeah, they're those clowns in face paint and they spray the pot. That's so weird, but like it's a lifestyle to some people. Like there's a lot of always stuff going on in the juggalo world, and it's actually really interesting. It's a really neat scene. I like it because they do kind of funny rap, which I am into, and I like it because they like to do things differently and just like put on crazy events and put on like just things that other bands aren't doing. Like other bands aren't putting on wrestling shows, and other bands aren't, having contests where your fans or a hotline that your fans can call into to receive updates from the band themselves, being like, yo, this is what we're up to now. Like stuff like that, just little things that make it really cool to be a fan, and I think that's why they're more than fans. That's why they're called juggalos. I think that's the best I can do in that answer.
Tell me, and tell the listeners about your music.
My music, it's rap. I mostly like kind of got into rap listening to funnier stuff like Bloodhound Gang and ICP and just, bands that just had like ridiculous stuff in their music. So I try and put a little bit of that into mine. I try and, throw in just stuff people might not think of. Like I have a song called Pot Zombies, and it's about people who smoke and then turn into zombies. Oh, they eat brains. Like, just stuff that, like, people aren't doing that. Other people don't write songs about stuff like that. So, I want to do that. I want to have something different. I want to have stuff that people listen to and are like, what? Really? Did she say that? You know, like, I love, like, shock value music. I've always loved that. So for me, like, that's kind of, I try and put a little bit into that. I do some serious stuff now. I've started doing actual serious songs, which for the first time, and you know, the Notorious VAG wasn't serious in any way, and it was really loose editing and recording as well. You know, we just would make up a song in like half an hour and be like, yeah, there we go, let's perform it live. You know, like, there was no real thought put into it. There was no work on flow or, you know, like, it was just fun. But this Molly Gruesome, the stuff I'm doing under Molly Gruesome is more serious. So I've got just a lot of stuff about my life and situations that I'm in, my everyday thoughts on stuff. Yeah, that's it. My music, you kind of have to check it out. It's definitely, I think it's different. Definitely very different. So, and I love like putting just like crazy. I like beats, weird beats, stuff that's out there, like anything circusy or metal riffs or stuff like that. That's what I want to put into my music because I like it weird, and it's gruesome. It's definitely gruesome. I got the name for a reason. It's a lot of it. My music's very dirty lyrics. I like stuff, you know, like Missy Elliott and Lil' Kim and, like, you know, chicks that are just like, yeah, I do my thing. Like, you know, just being open about humanity and sexuality and just, you know, I like to be vulgar. I like to be crude. I like to say things that people don't like to hear or say things that people don't normally say. Just because I don't think enough people are saying it.
And where can somebody check out your stuff?
I've got all of my songs for free download on Reverb Nation, and that's www.reverbnation.com/Molly Gruesome. I've got a MySpace, but I don't even know if anyone uses MySpace, which is also myspace.com/Molly Gruesome. I'm on Twitter @Molly Gruesome. I'm on Facebook under Molly Gruesome. So it's out there. I've got stuff on YouTube too. If you YouTube Molly Gruesome, then some of my stuff will come up. I've actually got a brand new video up right now that's on YouTube. So anyone wants to check it out.
What's it called?
It's called Nothing But Bad.
Right. Nothing But Bad. Molly Gruesome on YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah, it's this video. I think it's something people might like. Definitely I wanted to be funny, but I wanted to be sexy too, so I think it turned out pretty good. But yeah, check it out, new video. If you YouTube Molly Gruesome, Nothing But Bad, and it's nothing, not nothing. There's no G on the nothing. I need to fix that part because people usually put a G on nothing. So when you look for Nothing But Bad, nothing comes up, but nothing works.
Okay. Do you have anything available for purchase? Like, are you already into making T-shirts and selling apparel or knickknacks?
I created a Zazzle account, so I've got you can actually get Molly Gruesome trucker hats and a Molly Gruesome T-shirt. But I wouldn't. The T-shirt design needs to be fixed. The design's really small. I just kind of put it up there just to experiment with it. But I did get a hat. And the hat's sick. So it's you can get a Molly Gruesome trucker hat, but I'm not sure. I can't hook up the link for that because it's on Zazzle anyway. I need to hook that up on my website or something on my Facebook. Hook up the link. So yeah, I do have hats, but other than that, that's it so far. I'm hoping to get some shirts done up this summer because I got a lot of big plans in the works, and I want stuff for people to be able to represent Molly G. So, yeah.
On the road or even around here, do you have a favorite restaurant close to a venue that you've performed at?
A favorite restaurant.
an even item off the menu if you recall? Just even at a memorable meal or anything.
I think the best place I've ever been to, I can't even remember the name of it. Lumberjacks. I think it's called Lumberjacks in Windsor, Ontario. And this place has the best breakfast you'll ever have in your entire life. And I mean, you get a plate that's like, it's a platter, man. This thing is not a plate. It is a platter full of food for so cheap. And yeah, we went there after a show one time, and it was really good. So definitely, if you're in Windsor and you want some breakfast, hit up Lumberjacks. It's tasty. It's fun.
Okay. One last one. If you could have dinner with anybody, live or dead, who would it be? And why?
I guess if I could have dinner with anybody, I've already met her before, but you know, Terry B of My Ruin is definitely somebody I'd love to sit down and have dinner with. She was a rapper on Comptown Records back in '89. Eazy-E produced her album. And then she ended up turning to rock metal and was in a band called Tura Satana. And then went from that to metal, to straight metal, and now it's My Ruin. And she was just an inspiration for me growing up. Definitely, like, when I first heard her album, I was 15 years old, and she was rapping about things, you know, I'd never heard women speak like that about these topics, about abortion, about rape, just and saying it in a way, you know, in an empowering way, like she had really empowering lyrics, and that I had never heard anything like it before. So that, to me, I definitely like to sit down and just chat. Like, we've had the opportunity before, thankfully. I got to meet her after a show one time and chill and have a couple drinks and just talk, and it was really cool. But yeah, I think it would be her.
How do people check her out if they were?
She'd be all over. Yeah, it'd be really easy to find if you look up My Ruin or Google Terry B, TAIRRIE B. Yeah, she's really easy to find. There's tons of links, tons of, like, her old school rap is all over YouTube too. So it's yeah, she's got stuff all over the place.
Right on. Well, thank you very much, Molly Gruesome, for doing an interview for Underplayed and Underpaid on 93.3 CFRU. Brian?
Yeah, no problem. That was good. It was good times.
Yeah, cheers. All right, thanks.
The following songs may contain mature subject matter. Listener discretion is advised.
Down in Mexico, I went on a vacation to soothe my soul. But what I did instead was party till it's numb. Some faces in the sun, mixing shit with rum, yeah. I started acting kinda silly, dancing on the table with a hot guy named Willie, or was it Billy? Oh fuck, who cares? He had nice abs, so we went upstairs. Arriba! He ate me like a tortilla, had me screaming like a demon, yeah, he gave me the fever. Next morning I woke up to the sun burning through my head like a fucking laser gun, but it was fun. He must have left in the night. I was hoping I could keep him for some afternoon delight, but a note next to the bed said, bye mamacita, see you next time that you drink tequila. Tequila, tequila, tequila sunrise, tequila, oh tequila sunrise, tequila sunrise, sun's in my eyes, hit in the snooze, yeah I don't want to rise, no surprise, at the pain that rests between my eyes, pop a few after and get on with my life. Flew back home, swore I would detox. Next thing you know, I'm drinking whiskey on the rocks. So what happened? Before I know it, started yakking. I drank too much tequila, yeah, after I was rapping. But then a strapping young lad came my way, wiped the puke off my mouth and said, hey baby. He came in sweet talk, he bought me a shot. Tequila! Oh hell, why not? Drink it all down, slurp up the line. The more that I drink, the more he looked fine. I said not again, but here I go one more time. Drinking habit like mine, there's no walking the line. Tequila. on. Jump in the pool with all your clothes on. Scare people away, yeah, your friends are all gone. But big deal, yeah, I blame the tequila for separating me from my family, for making me wake up every morning feeling sick, for making me wake up every morning with strange dick. Oh, the pain inside of my brain, those tequila sunrises will drive you insane. But I think I found a way just to make it all better. The only thing I got that gets me back together. Go to a bar, doesn't have to be nice. The one down the street I'm sure will suffice. Ask the bartender with them pretty eyes, I'd like a glass of water and a tequila sunrise. Tequila, tequila, tequila sunrise. Tequila, oh tequila sunrise. What's with these haters coming around? They try to kill me, they try to chain me down. What's with these haters coming around? They try to kill me, they try to chain me down. A way to kill me yet. Although they tried, I done defied, denied, but inside I kept my pride. Though I fight with much pain, I strive to remain alive. I will survive, I will survive. Make no mistake, see, I won't let them break me or take me. Won't let them turn me into a fake me. Gotta stay free and live fast. Forget the past, it's just dragging you down. It's an anchor and you drown in the shit that they sit and convince you is legit. You gotta fit, you gotta zip. They say jump, you say how high, and that's it. But I'm gonna shake off these chains, cause you can storm, you can swarm, but I won't conform to your norm. I was born to spit this porno art form, so go on. I'm done with your shit, you don't like me, fuck you. You ain't never gonna kill me, I'm a strong ass person and you'll never win, you hear me? Well, you can lock me in these chains, but I walk away. No, not today, they ain't found a way to kill me yet. No, they ain't found a way to kill me, yes. Well, you can lock me in these chains, but I walk away. No, not today, they ain't found a way to kill me yet. No, they ain't found a way to kill me, yeah. Stepped on, beat down, cheated on, fucked around, kicked hard, spit on, bitch just get on and rip me into pieces. I use that shit like paper mache to build me into the woman I am today. Don't be afraid, life will hurt and it will bleed, but you need to be freed. Unhappiness is a disease, you choose what you take from every mistake. Either you real or you fake, either you drink or you bake. You got that pass, so do the math. Sometimes you fail, sometimes you pass, sometimes you act like an ass. Forget and smoke some grass. I will move on, cause that's what it takes to be strong. Fuck your hate, make it gone. Hope you relate to my song. I know the struggle, I live it every day. So I stand on this stage and I say, fuck you. I live my life for me and my fam, and fuck all those who don't understand. You know me. Well, you can lock me in these chains, but I walk away. No, not today, they ain't found a way to kill me yet. No, they ain't found a way to kill me yet. Well, you can lock me in these chains, but I walk away. No, not today, they ain't found a way to kill me yet. No, they ain't found a way to kill me yet. What's with these haters coming around? They try to kill me, they try to chain me down. What's with these haters coming around? They try to kill me, they try to chain me down. They try to chain me down. They try to chain me down. They try to chain me down.
That was our interview with Molly Gruesome. Such a fun artist. Sorry that we didn't get the disclaimer out until after the first couple songs, but here's the song list. The first 2 songs before the interview were Muse and Nothing But Bad. Sorry, Nothing But Bad. That's the one that she just made a video for. It's actually rather fun. And the last 2 songs were Tequila Sunrise and In Chains. So, if you're an artist and you want to get showcased on our show, it's free. All you got to basically have is your own material, and you got to be gigging. You got to be out there doing shows or looking for shows. And just contact us at bryancfru@gmail.com. That's BRYANCFRU, all one word, @gmail.com. And we'll come out and do an interview. For example, I was contacted by Hustle Rose. I was contacted by them through musiclives.ca, and I'm going to do an interview tomorrow with them right here at the University Center. So that's how you can do it. What else do we got coming up there, Braden?
So next up, we have an artist from Kitchener called Deadbeat Blast, and he uses old video game hardware to make modern music. He takes Game Boys, Nintendos, does what he wants with them as DJ, and makes his own songs with them. So it's actually a type of genre music called 8-bit. If you're not familiar with 8-bit, it is an underground scene of digital music made from video games. So this is Deadbeat Blast.
All right, the first song.
The first track is called Starscape, and this is off his demo. And so
here we go. It seems as though we're having some kind of technical difficulty. The CD might be a little too scratched for it to play. It looks like it's playing, but
it says that it's playing, but
nothing's coming out.
Maybe we'll just try the next track.
Yeah, all right.
So the next track is called Fate Has Failed by Deadbeat Blast. We'll give this one a try here. If not, we'll just we'll let you know. So turn the mic on. We're just having a bit of difficulty with this particular artist. So we will move on.
Moving on.
Yes.
What do we got? I got Run with the Kittens. I got a bunch of stuff. You didn't bring anything else? Let's throw in the Kittens. Oh, the CD is not in the CD case.
Or you can just listen to us talk.
Yeah, let's just talk for a while. Did you bring up?
We're just having a bit of difficulty with this particular artist. So we will move on.
Moving on.
Yes.
What do we got? I got Run with the Kittens. I got a bunch of stuff. You didn't bring anything else? Let's throw in the Kittens. Oh, the CD is not in the CD case.
Or you can just listen to us talk.
Yeah, let's just talk for a while. Did you bring up this day in music history for this week?
I did not.
Okay. Well, what's over there on the Plang and Guelph board? So I'll just start talking. And first off, I got to thank Paul McLeod for coming out last week. It was really cool. My dad was really impressed with the way that his old guitar sounds. And Paul came in, played 4 songs live in the studio. And, as we say every week, Paul plays Monday nights at Jimmy Jazz, $2 drinks until midnight.
All right, so we got the Skeletons 4 here. They actually played at the Gain Music Festival, which was the first annual music festival in Guelph, hosted by Van Gogh's Ear. And it's going to be an annual event. A lot of great bands came through, and this is one of them. So if you had a chance to check that out, that's great. If not, check out the Gain Music Festival next year. Mm-hmm. It's, I believe it was in March.
Maybe a little after that.
It was in March or April, so it should be about March or April again next year. And maybe we'll have the Skeletons 4 back to that event as well. So the album is called And that's spelled just how it sounds. It's actually A-A-A-H-H-H, exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. So,
wow, that reminds me a lot of a really fun movie called Zombies. It was really funny. It's from the point of view of zombies thinking that normal people are the ones that are infected. It's really, check it out. Anyway.
Yeah, so I feel like I should have said that with a little bit more enthusiasm, like, but maybe not. All right, so this is the Skeletons 4 with the song Ace of Hearts.
Number 1?
Yes, on Underpaid and Underplayed. That was the Skeletons 4 with the song Ace of Hearts.
We had to cut the last few seconds of that. It was going to be too confusing for people just joining in.
Yeah, so next up we have the Speakeasies, and they're actually playing a gig coming up in Guelph at the Jimmy Jazz on July the 8th. They're a great
show
band to see. Yeah, they play quite often in Guelph, so if you get a chance to go to that show, great. But also stay tuned for their upcoming shows. You can visit thespeakeasies.com for more information.
Okay, so this song is called Shaking Your Body Right. This is the Speakeasies on 93.3, Underplayed and Underpaid. Okay, seems to be some kind of a technical difficulty with CD2.
Yeah, so it must not have been the CD, so all right. So that was the Speakeasies. And next up, we're going to get back to Deadbeat Blast here. We just had a technical difficulty there, but we're going to play a track from his CD now. So Deadbeat Blast actually uses old video game hardware to make modern music. He uses Nintendo's, Game Boys, and makes it his own. So this is the track Starscape by Deadbeat Blast. So that was the song Starscape by Deadbeat Blast. One Game Boy, one Nintendo, one DJ.
One heck of a name.
Yeah. So that's a style of music called 8-bit, and Deadbeat Blast is from Kitchener, Ontario. And yeah, check out his stuff. It's good stuff.
I'm suddenly interested in actually seeing him live. Like, does he, turntable it up, or does he use all synthesizers?
Yeah, he does it. It's really interesting to see him live, actually. He has some videos on YouTube if you want to check them out.
Oh, Deadbeat Blast.
Yeah, if you go to deadbeatblast.com, I believe, yeah, you can see his videos there.
Oh.
He's got a lot of cool ones. A couple of music videos, a couple videos of him performing in Toronto and Kitchener.
Right on. Okay,
Right.
So, we want to thank everybody for tuning in. We actually have a minute at the end here to thank people. So we're going to do it. Thank you very much. I hope you guys enjoy the show. Hope you tune in every week. And in order to get a hold of us, if you know a musician or a band and you'd like to promote them, it's Brian CFRU. It's BRYAN CFRU at gmail.com. Just write me a letter. I'll get in touch. And even if you're a band from far, far off lands, just if you're swinging through to do a show, contact musiclives.ca, and Aaron Dale will direct you my way, and we'll do a promo.
Or even if you just want to send us an email in regards to the show, something something you'd like to see or hear, we're open to chat. So
yeah, and if you want to make fun of us for not figuring out the technical difficulty today, please do.
Feel free to put a few LOLs in that email.
Yeah, and LMAOs and all that good stuff.
LMAFO, AO.
AO. Wayo. All right.
Wait, isn't that a band?
Yeah.
LFMAO. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Or
didn't they do 3 a.m. Eternal? I'd have to ask DJ Envious. He's the guy to ask music questions too. Anyway, all right.
Well, anyway, that's the show for tonight. It's been a good hour.
Yeah.
See you next Monday at 6:00.
All right.